Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about an equivalent circuit of power IGBT. Friends, we already discussed about the construction of power IGBT and the benefits of power IGBT over the conventional IGBT. So today we are going to discuss about the internal circuit diagram of a power IGBT. So friends, as you all know, a power IGBT has three terminals like the IGBT. Number one would be gate, number two would be collector, and number three is emitter. So friends, if we draw the circuit diagram or the equivalent circuit of a power IGBT, it looks like this. So friends, here this is called a parasitic transistor. This is called, and this is called, this is the gate terminal, this is the collector terminal, and friends, here this is the emitter terminal. So now friends, if you can see, by applying a voltage across the gate, the power IGBT conducts from collector to the emitter, and with a sufficient gate emitter voltage, which is more than the threshold voltage, can enable a power IGBT to conduct the flow of electric current. So here, as we have a bipolar junction transistor in the circuit or in the equivalent circuit of IGBT, that's the reason we have also a gate, collector, and emitter, which is a part of IGBT. So IGBT are normally used for comparatively low frequency than MOSFET, but power IGBT is used in applications which can operate in extremely high frequencies, which is way better than the IGBTs. So here we can see, friends, there is a transistor or a parasitic transistor is being incorporated inside the equivalent circuit. That's the only reason an IGBT has a gate terminal, a collector terminal, and an emitter terminal. So friends, this is the equivalent circuit of a power IGBT. Now friends, this circuit, if we are giving a supply like the transistor, so in transistor what we normally do is we provide a gate emitter voltage, we provide a VCC, if you remember, which is connected to the collector terminal, and we also ground the emitter terminal. So in the same way, a power IGBT can operate with a certain gate voltage which should be applied, and when we are applying the gate voltage which is more than the threshold voltage, the IGBT conducts the electric current through this whenever the collector and emitter junction is connected to an external voltage source. So friends, to summarize, so in an IGBT internal circuit, we have a parasitic transistor, we have a drift region, we have a gate, we have a collector, we have an emitter, and we have a body region. And power IGBTs are better than IGBT because they are capable enough of handling high voltage and high amount of electric current, and they are super fast. They have got a very high response. That's the only reason they are used in the applications which is normally operated under very high frequency applications. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to Ekeeda and stay tuned to the Ekeeda. Thank you so much.